We're
Um,
already drunk. We're not really drunk. I love how like, hi guys, we started late because we got excited talking about.
I know about. I didn't realize that you were. It was the. I thought you were like doing like a femme cloud, but no, you're doing the wall market cloud. Like that's so. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Where he's wearing like, there's like 3 different dresses he can choose, and I chose the one that's like black and gray and has a very Lolita look.
Oh, okay. So there's this thing like if anyone's ever played the game, like Tifa says something like they're supposed to go on a date, and this whole like scenario picks her outfit for the wall market scenario.
Hers is like really pretty, isn't it? It's the.
She has 3 different ones because obviously whatever you choose.
Yeah, all of them have 3 different ones. That's why I was like, oh no, which one should I choose?
But she tells Cloud, because they're supposed to go on a date, she's like, he picks her outfit, and then she's like, pick something that goes with mine. And then so somebody put like all 3 of their costumes side by side, and they each have one that matches. So that's great. Well, I'm wearing the bride one. It goes with the pink dress that Cloud wears. I do want to do the other one, the one that matches the one you're wearing. I might just buy it. So let's see. I might just buy it. Might be easier because it's like a kimono style. So if you do like, we'll have to do a photo together.
So apparently, just so you all know, our future is me. Wait, Cloud's dress is it's funny because he's in a dress and then I'm a girl wearing Cloud's dress.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna call that.
It happens a lot. A lot of people do it.
So welcome to Cosplay and Cocktails. I will be the demonstrator today for my cocktail, but we have Ambrose and Jinx here who have already made their cocktails, and they'll walk you through what their theme is and what the ingredients are. So if you're interested, you can make it at home and join us and just apparently get a little tipsy while streaming today.
Oh my god! I had a sip of mine. I was like, "Whoa, let's add some more."
Thank you for joining. All right, so why don't we go ahead and I'll have Jinx and Ambrose introduce themselves, and then I'll throw myself in once I start doing the demo that I have like here.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Jessica from Jinx Cosplay. I'm dressed up as Tifa. One of my favorite Final Fantasy characters, and this is the 7 remake version. I've been cosplaying for since 2001. I do a lot of video game cosplays, and I played remake twice, and I want to play it a 3rd time. Okay. If you want to talk to me about remake, please message me because I'm still obsessed.
I plan on playing it soon, so Lauren's gonna have him do it on his PS5. So.
Oh my god, yes, please.
4?
Yes.
5? What? I don't know. What's one of those numbers for? Okay.
Ambrose. Hi guys, I'm Liz from Ambrose Cosplay. I've been cosplaying for like 7 years or something. I keep changing that number every single time, but it's been a while. Today I am dressed as Diana Prince from the new Wonder Woman movie, 1984, which I just saw on HBO Max. On Christmas. So super excited. This is actually the
white dress?
Her Universe romper that they make from the Wonder Woman 1984 line. I actually got to meet the 2 designers that made that line for Her Universe. So I'm super excited to be wearing one of the things that they designed, which I think is just so cool. So my theme today is Wonder Woman.
Yay!
Yay! And I am Sam from Thermo Cosplay. I am cosplaying Yin from Darker Black. I am way too smiley for this character, which is why I typically run around with Hayes' mask because, hey. Anyways, that's horrible. Mom joke. And my theme, of course, is Darker Than Black. And so the tonic I'm making today is called the Darker Than Black tonic. I have a cup of ice here. I have a 1 ounce little measuring cup. And then I have a stirring stick, and I will walk you through how I'm going to make this. And then once I'm done kind of demonstrating, I'll have the other people here. There we go. Walk you through what they made and kind of talk about the flavor profile. So I am like a dark coffee drinker. So I have some CosTalk cold brew here, and I don't think I've even opened it. I think I totally forgot to do that. Oops. Oh, well, that's fine. This isn't hard. It's tinfoil. And so this is going to be the brunt of it. You can use any black coffee, but I prefer unsweetened black coffee just because Kahlua and rum are typically very sweet already. And if you add sweet coffee to it, your teeth might hurt. So
if you're old like us, that is.
If you're old like us. If you're not, then go for it. I mean, so I've got the Malibu Caribbean coconut.
Oh my god, I love Malibu.
Yeah.
I used to anyway.
And so for this one, I'm just going to use my little 1 ounce measuring cup. You can also use a shot glass. Shot glasses, I think, are technically 2 ounces, but you can do a full shot if you want to, or half a shot. And so I'm just going to pour it into this little cup here and pour it into my drink. And so you can see there's very little at the bottom now. And my next step is to grab the Kahlua rum and coffee liqueur. Again, the Malibu rum is 1 ounce and the Kahlua rum and coffee liqueur is 1 ounce. Oops, I'm clumsy, guys.
She's already drunk, guys.
I'm already drunk.
Sam's been testing this several times already this morning.
I wish. Well, I mean, I might test it several times in the stream. We'll see. Okay, and now I prefer to like kind of mix the alcohol. My ice started.
The fakey cubes.
And then you pour in your coffee. Let's see if I can do this without being clumsy. The last time I did this at my own counter and I dropped the glass.
Oh my god, Sam.
Oh,
It's because
Sam.
my hands are so little, so pouring this is too hands off usually for me.
So drop it right now on your computer. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, she did it.
Yay!
And you're done. That's literally it. And then you stir it, and it is, I call it the Darker Than Black tonic because I am Yin from Darker Than Black. And it has a very dark, savory taste with like a hint of sweetness. So that's it. If you want it to be like less sweet, you can either do half an ounce, or you can put it in like an 8 ounce cup because this is, or sorry, a 16 ounce because this is 8 ounces.
Yum.
So, and that's it. So there you go, the Darker Than Black tonic.
Dark.
Nice. Thank you, Sam.
Yes. That is my new breakfast.
All right, Jinx, what is your cosplay concoction and what inspired it? What do you use to put into it? I'll write down my ingredients on the post comment.
So I'm gonna dominate right now. Ooh, where's that echo coming from?
Oh,
Because like I said, I'm obsessed with Final Fantasy VII Remake. And there, if you've played it or you know anything about it, then you know that Tifa's a bartender and that she owns the Seventh Heaven bar in the Sector 7 slums. Okay, I'm trying to see how I can stop my echo. How is this? Hello, is there still an echo? Oh, it's gone. Okay, that was so weird. Okay. Before I start, we got a lot of comments already. So Veronica says, hi, everyone. Sarah Alcon says, hello. Finally made it on time. Yay. Can't wait to hear about the drink concoctions. Maya, hello. Everyone looks lovely. Thank you so much. Shane Chandler, hello. Black coffee, no, ma'am. I always have to put creamer in mine.
Me too.
Yeah.
I am, you know what? I have had dental problems my entire life. And so sweet stuff really hurts my teeth. And from a very young age, I got used to drinking dark, very bitter drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And so black coffee is totally fine to me.
I see. I hate it. I can't stand it.
Yeah, me neither. I gotta put like creamer in there.
Yeah,
Mr. Ambrose Cosplay says that my coffee is basically chocolate milk by the time I'm done with the creamer.
Mr. Jinx Cosplay criticized me once and then tried it and I was like, oh, that's good. Because he just drinks his with coconut oil. So just coffee and coconut oil. Okay, so if you know anything, you know that Tifa is a bartender and she's so awesome. And I'm going to share a bunch of stuff because, like I said, I'm obsessed. So I want to share a video, Sam. Let's see.
Let me get it live.
Oh, wait, application window. Let's share this one. All right. So if you guys haven't played, it's not really a spoiler because this is in the original game as well. It's 23 years old. So this is, oh my God, and I'm so Cloudy. I love Tifa and Cloud. So I'm sorry, let's take a second and watch Tifa look awesome making a drink. Tifa, you're so pretty.
I don't know. What do you have?
Whatever you want to give me.
Go, Tifa, go. Go, Tifa, go.
She's so cute. I love her.
All right. Shout out to the animation. That liquid was dope.
Yes.
Right?
Oh my God, the graphics are amazing in this game.
Yeah. Can we just like make Tifa like a real life bartender? Can we just have a Final Fantasy bar and you just go as the character and you just drink whatever that character drinks? Like,
So,
I love
Jinx,
it.
are you gonna do like the fancy like flips and stuff for us?
No way.
No?
You're gonna do like a tumbler and just throw it around and you know.
Okay, so look at this. He says,
Beautiful.
"Oh,
Aww.
so cute." All right, guys. Okay, let's add in this little bit. Oh my God, like, can you not feel like the flirting tension in that? Like, oh my God. Okay, so Tifa made 2 drinks in this video, and it doesn't matter what you pick, she'll make you a drink regardless. The first drink in the Japanese translation is like the popular drink. She doesn't say that. She says, instead of people would say something sweet right about now, they say this is like the crowd favorite. So I don't know why they didn't translate it like that. So no one knows what that is. There's been a lot of speculation of what it is because she pours from one bottle, which is the animation, just because there's less work in the animation. She pours from one bottle into the cocktail mixer and then done.
Little we know, it's just a golden cola. That's it. It's not even alcoholic.
Yeah, it's probably like a like a 7-Up mix or something.
It's just grenadine.
Yeah. So then the next drink she makes is the house special, the Cosmo Canyon. Well, if you can tell, it looks just like a regular Cosmopolitan. Of course, we call it the Cosmo Canyon because that is an area in the game. And of course, he says beautiful because it's red, just like her eyes. And people don't think that Cloud likes Tifa, but he's in love with her. Don't even argue with me. Claudie forever. Okay. So my drink, I made a Cosmopolitan. It's a little bit different. I kind of like combine the 2 drinks because obviously it's not as red. So it's a little more on the yellowy orangey side. And also because I hate straight cranberry juice. It actually was the first thing I would drink when I went to the clubs when I was like 21. And I got sick of it. So I never drink cranberry juice ever again. You know when you like drink so much of something and then you're just done with it for life? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I did not use straight cranberry juice for this. So let me just make sure it's still good. Oh yeah. Okay.
You know, the flavor expires when you let it sit.
I know. Right. Like in 5 minutes. So okay. So there's a couple other notes that I want to talk about. I just made a traditional Cosmo with a few changes. There is a really cool YouTube video that's by the channel How to Drink, where they like to make a bunch of like different kind of drinks from like games, video games, et cetera, et cetera. So this guy goes into a lot of detail on how to make what he thinks is the 7th Heaven Cosmo Canyon. So I'm just going to share this again, a really quick clip.
I love this dude.
I was going to try to make this, but I was like, oh, that's too many ingredients. Like, what am I going to do with all? I don't drink that much anymore.
If you want to learn how to make cocktails, watch this person. Where's the sound, Jinx? Is
there no sound?
Mm-mm.
Can you hear that now? No, I don't know why. Let's see.
It's just nice to watch him. Look at that.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
Like, I'm jealous. How do you break ice that easily?
The skill.
Those are goals right there, guys. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I drink a lot, but that's a goal. Like, I want to learn how to do that.
So he makes a Cosmo that's kind of similar color to mine.
Yeah.
Nice. Does it have grapefruit juice in it?
It might have been.
That's what it kind of looks like. Or it could be like there's some kind of color.
Look at it.
Put a light in it. You know that games do that a lot too when they drink. It's like, why is their face lit up? Is it just like, is it radioactive alcohol? What's going on?
So a couple more comments here. Oh, yeah. Shane says hot chocolate coffee club. Yes. Half coffee, half eggnog. Oh, okay. Kat says, hello, Kat. And Joe says, hi, ladies. Thank you so much, guys. So that's a really cool channel if you like to learn how to make drinks and stuff. Like I said, I was going to try his Cosmo, but he had like 4 different alcohols. And I was like, oh, I don't drink that much anymore. I don't know what to do. Like I told my husband, I was like, are you going to finish the vodka that I buy? Because it's going to sit there. And he will. He's already had half of it. So we start with regular vodka. If you are new to drinking, I would say stay off of the really, really cheap vodka.
Yeah.
I've traveled all over the world and I've had different vodkas. I was like, oh, cheap vodka in Russia, that's got to be good. It was like $5 a bottle. It was so awful. It's true when they call it headache vodka. So this is Amsterdam. It's like I would say low to mid, but it was cheaper. Like I said, because I don't really drink that much anymore. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on the alcohol. So vodka, always don't. Smirnoff is a good mid-range one. This is triple sec. I've honestly never made a drink with triple sec. It's like an orange flavored liqueur. So I have a whole bottle of triple sec. So I guess you guys are coming over and I'm making Cosmos till this is gone. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with this whole bottle of triple sec.
See, that's what we should do. When the pandemic has subsided and everyone has their shots or the cases are severely, like just pretty much absent, we just need to all gather in costume and make cocktails based on our characters and just have fun.
All right. This sounds like fun.
I agree. Okay, and then it does call for fresh lime juice, but I'm basic, so I have bottled lime juice. Actually, I have a lime tree in my backyard.
Oh,
I know, and it's so funny because I've just lived in this house. For people that don't know, I moved in May, so we're still a lot of new things we're learning. And I kept seeing these fresh limes like in my kitchen, and I do the grocery shopping, and my sister doesn't buy limes, and I'm like, where are these limes coming from? So I saw my husband go out one day, pull a lime. I was like, oh shit, that's right, we have a lime tree. So yeah, I could have totally used fresh limes, but I didn't. So I used this one. And then, like I said, I don't like regular cranberry juice. So this is white cranberry strawberry flavored juice cocktail. So you don't have to follow the rules. You do what you want. You do you. I do strawberry cranberry. And this is the result. So I don't have a shaker because gosh, I don't know why. I really want one. I don't have a shaker mix if anybody wants to get me a late Christmas or birthday gift. So this is refrigerated. You don't serve it over ice, of course. Like you saw him mixing in the shaker. People are like, well, what's the point of a shaker? It's number one, either to mix, all your ingredients together with ice, or number two, just to chill a single liquid. You can put just the ice in there, and that chills it really quick. So here is my Cosmo Canyon. Again, it's not as red as the one Tifa makes, but it's kind of like how he made his on how to drink. I like it better because I think it tastes better. And plus the ingredients on this, and I'm going to post the link that I used. I put more cranberry juice in this because, I wanted it to taste. So actually, Sam, if you can copy that over, because I can't seem to post it on all the channels. So pretty easy. I hate Cosmo glasses. I hate those martini glasses. So I'll drink out of any other glass. So cheers. Dun, 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 dun.
Cheers.
All right, now we've got to go to Miss Wonder Woman here. Diana
Okay, guys. So for mine is very, very simple. So I actually don't drink alcohol very often. I get chronic migraines, and one of my huge migraine triggers is alcohol. So I don't really drink very often, and because I want to enjoy today, I made a non-alcoholic one, but you can absolutely make this alcoholic because it's so basic. Go for it if that's what you want. So I made a Golden Lasso of Truth mimosa. So here it is. And I do not have exact measurements for you guys. I literally just threw the stuff in to where I wanted it. So how I made mine was I put in orange juice about maybe that much, a third of it. And then the rest of it is sparkling apple cider. And then I just stuck 2 glowing yellow cubes in there to get this really cool glowing lasso effect. And it's delicious and non-alcoholic, but you could use champagne if you want, or whatever it is that you like to put in your mimosas. But it's a refreshing morning drink, so I like it.
Okay, but what did you? What's lighting it up? What did you put in there?
There's 2 cubes in there, 2 glowy cubes.
Oh, they're glowing ice cubes?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Oh no! They're stuck together. Oh gosh, here we go.
Oh wow,
there's one.
Where did you get those?
Oh, now it's changing colors. Okay, well, it's not gonna be. I guess it's not gonna be yellow anymore. It's gonna be a party glass.
Party in a glass.
Oh, they're both changing colors now.
That's cool.
Oh, what did I do, you guys? That
Yeah, party in the
So
glass.
glowing ice cubes, I think you can get them through like Amazon, can't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
these me and Mr. Ambrose Cosplay got them at the Blue Bayou at
Oh
Disneyland. We
yeah.
just kept them. All right, so that one's yellow again. I think the other one's yellow again too. I don't know. Here we go. But it looks cool.
Yeah. So we'd actually like to hear if you guys have like some cocktails you think would be inspired by characters. Maybe we'll try them on a future episode. I was like, I kind of wanted to do like a Mai Tai for Moana, but number one, I already wore Moana and I was sick of wearing her. I did a lot of Christmas videos. And number two, I'm like I don't like Mai Tais. So I was like, why am I gonna make a Mai Tai?
That's
So
fair.
so of course, like I love Tifa, and I thought that was appropriate. But we'd love to hear like if you guys have any kind of like character inspired drinks, non-alcoholic or alcoholic. I'm gonna share again because the show's all about me right now.
I love how like each of the drinks that we came up with are like totally like the three of us. Like Sam had like perfect, precise measurements and like walked you through it. Jinx had like a super passionate, like this is the backstory, and mine was like, yeah, that's good. Just threw some stuff in there until it tasted good.
So this is the Final Fantasy Eorzea Cafe in Tokyo. It's based off of Final Fantasy 14. So if you haven't really played 14 and you're not big on Final Fantasy, you won't really get it. But if you're a huge Final Fantasy fan, it'll still be relevant to you. And this is kind of came up, like inspired me a little bit as well because they have alcoholic and non-alcoholic cocktails and drinks based on the game. So I know we can't read that, but they're all kind of like basic drinks with twists on them. And let's see, there's a couple of drinks there, so you can see they have little swords in there and stuff. And this one had like a So I actually loved it. I had the mango lassi. I couldn't drink because I was on a work trip. So I had mango lassi, chocobo mango lassi. So there's no picture of it, and I'm not gonna be able to find a picture of it on my Facebook. It's gonna take forever. But basically, mango lassi is kind of like a mango smoothie in India. And what they did was so cute. They had these little, and I don't know what they're made of, but there were these little like chocobo footprints that they put in the drink. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what it was made of, but I drank it.
That's so extra. I love it.
So this cafe was really, really cool in what they did with their drinks. So that's kind of like one thing that inspired me to do, Tifa and her drink. And of course, nothing special. Although I love this whole like reenactment of the seventh heaven that Sam's going for. We're going to have to like put that into motion, I think. So, how many crazy ideas do you have?
I feel like at some point we need to get a booth at a convention where we're allowed to make drinks and just have like our own little bar.
Oh my god!
It's the seventh, and we're just like the Final Fantasy characters making drinks for people.
I'm gonna have to learn how to do all that fancy stuff, though.
I got it. I might not be able to throw things, but I can mix them. I'm hurting people.
I can mix drinks. I just can't throw things.
Well, you have some time to learn. So
get on. Not gonna have any.
I think it would be cool. You know how they have those little maid cafes? We could do a Final Fantasy cafe.
Oh my god!
We could make our drinks non-alcoholic, but we could base it off of alcoholic drink recipes. And like Ambrose did, add sparkling water or sparkling cider to give it that effect.
Yeah, we can put like materia, like glowing materia balls in them, or oh my god, that'd be so much fun. Okay, so guys, who's gonna invest in our real life seventh heaven?
So who wants to invest in the CosTalk Live bar?
Apparently, we're having a bar at some point in the next year or two.
We're gonna give you guys free drinks for life. The investor, free drinks for life.
The open bar at the CosTalk bar.
Yes. So Joe says Russian vodka is terrible. When the Russians came to our base, they buy vodka at Walmart because it's better. Wow. Okay. Let's see. At the end of the day, they have these mimosas at the death buggy races. Oh, Mad Max type style though. That's cool. Mad Max type cosplay. That's cool. Let's see. And wasteland type events, cosplay events, lots of drinking. Yeah, I also hear that Dragon Con is a drinky event, which I would love to go to at some point. So that sounds like a lot of fun. Like again, like I know like there's people that watch us of different ages. I feel old. I don't drink that much anymore. Like I do have a drink once in a while, but it's like 2 glasses of Prosecco and I'm like on the floor. So
I only have like one drink every once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't have them very often anymore just because like I said, I don't really want to get like a migraine. I would prefer to not go there.
Yeah.
But usually if I have like one every now and then, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, my tolerance has just gotten lower. Like I used to party a lot. Oops. So, but now I just have a couple and I'm good. Maybe a couple glasses of wine, at dinner. But yeah, I'd be down to like totally start drinking again to open this bar.
Let's do it.
I'll do it.
Oh no, here we go. Here we go. I guess we're gonna have to put it to a vote. Should we find some way to have an alcoholic cosplay cocktail bar, or just work with a bar within a hotel and be like, can we do your menu?
Oh yeah, that's
Right?
right. Yeah. That's good because
We will
like
promote your bar. We will stand outside your bar for like 8 hours and be like, drinks.
you know who I think would be susceptible to this, like an evening event, is Game On. They probably really down.
Yeah. Or 10.
Because Sabo, they have it in the hotel, so we could even like
Yeah, that would be super fun.
The hotel hates us though.
People are probably like, there's too many of these crazy people.
Yeah.
But apparently that Colorado Anime Fest has an anime bar with character themed drinks.
That's so cool. Before they moved to their new location, that is awesome. Because if we could do something with the Sheraton, because they have that bar right out there in the lobby, that would be so cool if we could somehow transform it to Seventh Heaven. I doubt that would be possible, but I mean,
you never know. Like, for Phoenix Con Fusion, whatever we call Phoenix now, whatever its name is now, they like transform, the Hyatt, the whole lobby, they like deck out in nerd stuff.
That's true.
Like in preparation for Phoenix. I mean,
maybe we could go to a different hotel and just kind of work with the different hotels and see like which one of them could we like. I mean, because obviously what people may not know, you usually have to have a license to serve alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So could be like, hey, we would like to propose this menu. Could we rent out your bar for a couple hours and charge patrons? And like you could still have the proceeds. We just want like
I mean, I'll go renew my food handler's card so I can go and serve drinks. Yeah, let's do it. What bar wouldn't want the extra revenue? I mean, honestly, but what'd be great actually is this new level one arcade bar. I bet they'd be down to do something during an event, because there's not really a lot of geeky things that happen in Gilbert. That's where I live now for anybody that's curious. Not a lot of geeky things happen. So maybe the next big event, we should like totally approach them and be like, you guys interested in
like a preview to the convention. Yeah,
like a night before, like a Thursday night party or something.
That's
and then
a really cool idea.
We'll just like, Sam, we'll dress up and we'll be like the cosplayers and help, I don't know, whatever.
Well, we could do like trivia or something too.
If you can get me in contact with people, I'm quite good at negotiating things.
Apparently level 1 is owned by my sister-in-law's daughter's uncle. So we'll get there.
Oh, well, we need to go together.
We'll get there. Trust me.
I'm going to share a couple recipes I found online for cosplay-inspired cocktails, too. Where is it? Here you go. It's from Villains and Vixens, and they have it's on the OK Gazette. And so they have different ones. They've got the She-Hulk, it's gamma rays. It's like blue curacao, Malibu rum, pineapple juice, and marshmallows. I don't know
marshmallows
to drink, but like I could see where it would be like really pretty and cool. And then they even have the Venom, which sounds something like I would have. It's like gin, cocoa powder, and a little bit of sugar. I probably wouldn't even deal with the sugar. I'd be like, gin and cocoa powder, let's go.
You're not in the trenches anymore, Sam.
How would you dissolve the cocoa powder if it wasn't hot? That'd take for.
There's actually types of cocoa powder that you can mix into cold drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's high quality and it's expensive, but you can do it.
Good to know.
And then it looks like there's pour into a champagne glass to look awesome. Venom number 2, there's a second one too. That one seems a bit more like tequila, Jack Daniel's, Tennessee whiskey. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds like a Venom drink.
I hate whiskey.
And then they have a Joker cocktail. So there's lots of really cool cocktails on the okgazette.com. So if you go there, you can look at their different their cosplay inspired cocktails. And see what you might be interested in drinking, which the Blade Runner is complicated but looks delicious. So, yeah, I mean, look at all that stuff, but I mean, it sounds like it would be really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, just don't be afraid to like look around for cosplay stuff when it comes to drinks. So if you have questions too, we've got like the last 30 minutes here. I figured we'd tell some funny stories and talk about like what maybe we're gonna do in 2021, or maybe we don't. Maybe we just talk about 2020. Basically,
Oh, this is our last episode of the year, isn't it?
It's the last episode of the year.
Oh my god!
Exciting.
Oh my god! I know.
And we're drinking off to it. I have to say that I have a bad habit of drinking whatever's in front of me, guys. So
Is it gone?
No, I've been sipping it. Luckily, I put more cranberry juice in it than the recipe called for. Because when I tasted it, I was like, "Whoa!"
I'm pretty, but I drink fast. So
damn, half of that's gone.
I also I have very high tolerance.
She does.
Well, cheers, you guys.
Yeah,
This
cheers.
is a great year for CosTalk. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, our first year. So like what April of next year will be a year old.
Well, something really cool for it. That's amazing that something that started out of us just missing each other, now we're just like, we have like regular viewers and we have like great guests and stuff. Man, it's been awesome. Wow.
I
Like, we get to see friends that we've missed in the comments, which is cool. So thank you everyone for interacting with us, because you would be lovely little cosplay people.
Like, this is the only time I've been cosplaying this and like, like TikTok.
Yeah. So I'm going to share like a funny video from the very start of this year. I don't know if I can get the audio to play. We'll see. But I did not record this video. This was recorded by, oh gosh, hang on, Lawrence Iwood. And so we were at TaiYuCon and we were judging. And he chases me out of the judging room to ask about my boobs.
Well,
yes, I remember that.
I think, have you seen those boobs? I think that's fair.
That was amazing. All right, let me see if I can turn up the volume enough on this so that people can hear it.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, this is info. Where'd you get your boobs?
Where'd you get their boobs? Boobs for boys.
Is it?
It's literally called boobs for boys.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For boys. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, sadly, that place actually closed, and so you can't get boobs from boys anymore.
Oh.
But there is another place on Amazon called You Charmor, and they took over what used to be that site, and it's
okay. So the site's still
just
going.
as good. Yeah, just as good. So
That's good.
apparently, if you're looking for boobs, then you should look for You Charmor, because they took over boobs for boys.
Or you can keep begging your husband to buy you some. And maybe he will eventually.
I don't really want real boobs. I like being able to take them off.
I wouldn't mind some boobs.
That's the way to go.
Like, that's the thing, guys. Like, I mean, who would want to wear that all day long? Like, who would even do that? Like, it's so frustrating.
This is the titty club right here, so we all don't know how that is.
We are the founding members of CosTalk.
And we're talking about boobs again.
And I'm playing the biggie boobied character. What? But I got a good push-up bra. So
but here, I'm gonna actually share. Ooh, I'm gonna share our little. We have a little piece of our skit that we did that we won. Oh, what was it?
Oh, this is Tayu as well.
We won a reward. An award.
Performance, best performance in Masters. That's Lena. Thermo sidekick.
That was a fun dress to make. It taught me a lot.
Like we just got an whirlwind. The colors look really good on stage.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, that was so cool. But they were crazy. It's good times. But
Sam, talking about like alcohol, like you and I, so it's me and Sam somehow like would track the drunks. And we're such nice people that we like can't just leave them. Like we have to help them. Like
I want to take care of them and make sure they get to their hotel or home safe.
Like we were in Tucson Comic-Con. We were down in Tucson. Well, but it's like it just goes way too far. I don't know how Sam and I get stuck in it, but we were at Tucson Comic-Con and Sam and I, okay, let's go downtown and get some dinner. So we were walking around, just the two of us, and we see this woman, like, oh my God, she cannot even stand. Like, she was so drunk.
Oh, no, I remember this.
Yeah. Definitely she had some, obviously some other underlying problems or addictions, because she told us that she was sort of like living at a halfway house or whatever. And we tried calling them and they're like, yeah, that woman's there every weekend. And we're like, oh. So after we tried to make sure that she was okay, we came to the point where we're like, we can't keep doing this. Like, we can only do so much. So then we left. And then something happened at my birthday party where we had another really drunk friend, and somehow me and Sam ended up driving him home. I drove his car home, and bless him, Sam was there too. So somehow we're like the drunk magnets.
We are. That is super true. I gotta see, and this is the funny thing. When we were out walking around in Tucson, I gotta find a picture. I looked crazy because I hadn't taken off my makeup from wearing Maya the Siren. And so I had insane eyes and everything. And people just kept walking up because I forgot that it was the Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
And so people were like, oh, your makeup's cool. And I'm like, oh, wait, oh, crap. I didn't do it for this. But okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is a terrible photo, but it was just
I'm going to read it. I'll read a couple of comments here. So Shane says he got them on Amazon. Okay, you got your boobs on Amazon. I was in my Totoro onesie as well because it was chilly that night. Maya says, I remember that. I was curious about the boobs too, but he was bold enough to ask. It was so funny, actually, that he got it on camera. Joe says the Wastelanders held a limited event over Halloween. We couldn't pass bottles around, so we did what we called COVID shots. You lean your head back and they just pour the shot into your mouth. Oh. I don't know if that's that much safer, but yeah. Maya says so many great costumes performances at that Tayu Masquerade. It was pretty good. And I mean, it was the one big event this year so far.
Yeah. And it was really, it was nice to at least have a couple little things in the start of the year. Cause I think this year in January, I went to 2 events in January, and then I went to an event in February and an event in March. So I got to go to 4 events, and then I did go to Game On Expo, but everybody was in cars, and their stage, we were all 6 feet apart. So I really technically didn't interact physically with anyone. It was everyone wear masks. You get this microphone, you get this microphone, you get this microphone. It was So, I think my battery.
TayuCon was fun, though.
Yeah, TayuCon was good.
Yeah, TayuCon was good. I made because I didn't have anything to wear because I do mostly Disney cosplay. I didn't have any kind of anime or anything. So I very that was my first project. This in 2020 was making Katara for TayuCon, and it was completely spontaneous. And she hadn't even been on my list of things I was gonna make. And I was like, oh, I need to make something. And so I put that together in
I think actually I gotta show you.
In preparation for TayuCon. And then I only used materials that I already had at my house. So it's the cheapest costume I have ever made. I just used old fabric and scrap thread and stuff from other projects. And even the wig was from a different cosplay. And I already had the necklace, and just it was awesome. Having a costume be so cheap for once.
Oh my god, that's something that we need to try for an episode is make something from stuff that we already have.
Yeah.
Or stuff that we can borrow from people. If so and so has a wig that they can give you whatever it says, et cetera, et cetera.
That would work. Okay, so I have a video from TayuCon. I think you're in it, Liz. I know Jessica's in it, but yeah.
I haven't seen those.
Sam's many videos.
Sorry. Can I make this yeah.
I can kind of hear the audio a little bit.
I'm in this.
It was crazy.
Not it, brother?
We literally just hung out at that con. It was actually fun time.
Oh, look, I'm wearing it. It was so hard not to smile.
Oh.
That was so cute, Sam.
Yeah, it's so funny. So, I mean, if you guys don't know, like I'm in my late 30s, and you know, Liz, I don't know how old you are. Late 20s, almost 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 30 this coming year. Yeah.
Yay! So I'm not trying to like age us anything, but Taiyu tends to be more of like a young person's
Like
con.
teenagers.
Yeah,
a
more
lot
of
of
a teenager con where they
I have
like
to like move teenage boys and girls away because I get hit on by both. I don't care. It's fine. But the point is, I'll be 35 next month, and I'm like, no.
But it's but like the first time I went there, I was like, oh, there's a bunch of kids come here and just hang out. But I'm like, they kind of had the right idea. Like that's all we did that event. It was like just kind of hang out, and I was like, this is fun. Like
it was super fun.
The kids know what they're doing. So I was like, let's do this every TaiYuCon then.
Yeah, no, Taiyu is one of the places I like. Lena and I literally just go there to hang out.
Yeah, actually, it was really like low key and chill, and I feel like we should maybe do like an actual picnic or something where everyone just converges on that big grassy area, and it's just really chill, and I like that about TaiYuCon.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
When TaiYuCon comes back.
I doubt it's going to be back next year. So.
Oh well, I mean, it would be.
They already said that they cancel, or they're either canceling or postponing something like that. But
Right, because it would be like in like a week.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna come back until like I don't know, maybe later. I have a couple TaiYuCon videos from like 2018 as well, or 2019, and like I just have like videos, guys. I'm the person that like.
Sam makes all the videos.
If you're hanging out with me, like usually I'll be like, "Hey, I'm taking videos. I'll let you know." Like I'm like literally like this is a video. If you don't want to be in this, please like go that way.
Let me know.
So, what is your favorite cosplay memory from 2020, you guys?
I know, but you can go ahead.
Oh no, I'm asking. You want me to go first?
I mean, if you want to, but I'm
asking you guys to buy some time.
Okay, I'll go. I guess it's really weird, but like I became friends with somebody that I'd known for a while, and he's a photographer, a videographer as well, and we did a lot of photos together, and it's really cool because he's almost down for anything. My friend Ty, he did my Sabrina cheerleader, my Bowsette costume. He's done a lot of cool videos, and I love to meet people like that are just like down for whatever anytime, and he really is. Like up to the pandemic's kind of. Made him I think he lost his job as pandemic, but he's in a really good place. You know, he's like been doing so much creative stuff this year. So Ty, I don't know if you're watching this, but thank you so much for helping me keep my creativity going. We've done a couple photo shoots, and it's been great. Like obviously with no events going on, you know, it's like you're like, well, what do I do with my costumes? And to be able to like just be like to someone, hey, let's go shoot. He's like, yeah, okay. Like it's been awesome. So that's my favorite cosplay memory this year, I guess.
Oh, Ty.
Yeah.
I love
So Ty,
that picture so much.
Thank you. I love that costume like so much. I cannot believe it. Most of it I made from stuff I already had, so that was really cool.
Isn't that such a good feeling? Like to use some of your old materials in a new project. I love it.
I'll talk about it a little bit because I want to do this whole like we've already. So this skirt is from my my human Luna costume. So that's already been made. The bodysuit I had bought previously for a Honeybee Inn costume from Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I already had that. The boots I had bought at Goodwill, I don't know how long ago, guys. Like I was like, these are awesome. I need to buy them. So I bought those. The spikes on my wrists are from Chun-Li. These accessories, the trim here, I've bought a long time ago. I found it at SAS. It was like a whole like spool, like 20 yards for like $1. So I bought that. The wig came from a friend. She was moving cross country and she gave me all of her cosplay stuff. So I had the wig already. And I made the headpiece and the horns out of clay. So that was brand new. And then I made my backpack. The thing that was brand new with that was I found some clearance Yaya Han fabric, that green shell fabric, which is amazing. And the spikes were also clay foam. But everything else, all the other materials on there I already had. I already had stuffing. I already had that faux leather and the stretch, white stretch fabric. Oh, and the leggings and garters I bought on Amazon. So that was really fun to put together. I was so surprised. I never in my life thought I'd do a Bowsette. Like I thought Bowsette was cute. I was more like, I want to do a Boozette, like, with all the white.
Yeah.
But I
You're
was
such
like,
a cute Bowsette. I love it.
oh, thank you. And then I was like, I'll be the redhead Bowsette because I Googled it. And like redhead Bowsette isn't canon to this fan art, but it's kind of like an alternate version that someone had made. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And so there's not enough redhead Bowsettes. But that was a fun make. I did not plan that. I mean, I made very few cosplays this year. What did we actually make, guys? What did you make this year?
Well, I actually just put together, on Instagram in my stories at the end of every year, I post all the, projects I had finished that year and then like a little thing talking about them. And so this year, I feel like I've grappled a lot with, first of all, not having very much motivation to make stuff without having cons. I found that it's kind of like, I don't know, I was almost just like, whatever, like I'll do it someday or something. I didn't make anything big or elaborate this year, which is very unusual. I usually do one like huge elaborate piece. But I feel like I've kind of made my peace with it, because instead of working on something big and elaborate, I feel like I've started becoming like a novice at a bunch of other skills that I had been meaning to try for a long time. So instead of just like relying on the skills that I'm pretty good at to like keep putting together stuff that like I already know I'm capable of making, I started learning a bunch of new stuff instead. And so I'm kind of like okay with it. I'm like, you know what, you didn't make a big huge costume, but I feel like I made a lot of progress. Oh yeah, there's my top 9. That being said, I think like, maybe the Ray costume, just because that photo shoot was so much fun going out to the Yuma Sand Dunes. I loved it. And then I got the opportunity to do a couple other photo shoots with Bros and Cons this year, like socially distant shoots. We reshot my Hades costume. Or actually, no, I had never shot that Hades costume. And then we did Sally. And so those were both old costumes that I wanted new pictures of. Hades, I had never really gotten any pictures outside of D23, but Sally, I had some, but I wanted new ones. And it was just so good to see Bros and Cons, and like they do such cool art and like practical effects, and just, oh my gosh, I feel like doing those shoots with them was like absolutely the highlight of my cosplay year, and being in CosTalk Live, obviously. I love doing the show with you guys too, but yeah, I think those were some of the projects that I did cosplay wise that I really enjoyed this year. And I have some big plans for this next year that I'm pretty excited about. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I have to say CosTalk Live has been a lot of fun. Like, we just kind of started it. I know Sam and I were just like, let's just do it and see what happens. And we've kind of come to some sort of like, now we have some sort of standard on how we do things and our schedules and everything. And so obviously the first like 10 episodes, don't watch them. Don't go back and watch them, guys.
You can watch them, they're just like crazy.
But now we kind of like have a thing going. And I really love the people. And I'm not just saying this. I love the regular viewers that come back. And it's really cool because again, like we would be seeing you guys at events, just saying hi, catching up really quick. Even the cosplayers we don't know very well, you still see them like, oh, hey, that's so-and-so. And you say hi. It's like, obviously we haven't seen anybody all year. So I love to see you guys in the chat. I love to see people sharing our stuff and, just, it's been really awesome. Like, and of course I love seeing Sam and Liz and, Kichan and Lena and Amber and Ashley and all of our other friends that we've had. And Yaya, was really awesome to have Yaya on board. It's been really good. So
I love hosting the like guests and stuff because I find that a lot of the guests I didn't follow before we approached them. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, this person does really cool stuff. So I may not have heard of them otherwise if they hadn't guested on the show,
And we plan to have more guests. We just haven't. I've been so I work in cybersecurity, which I'm sure you've heard me say before, but I was getting to the end of year for my audit and like I had like 5 people that hadn't sent me critical data. And so like everything was off the table until I had this done. And so like now I have this data and I'm like, oh, good. And then I looked at CosTalk Live. I'm like, oh crap, I haven't done any scheduling for like a month.
No. And I keep saying, Sam, I keep saying that I'm going to do stuff and I don't. And it's just because it just slips my mind. I've just been it's been a weird year.
It's one of those years that it's hard to like keep anything on your mind. And that's
hard to keep focused. It is.
Yeah.
Like,
it really is. Even Sarah said she's only been to TaiCon in 2014, but really wanted to go back. Maya said it's been nice seeing familiar faces so that you don't feel so isolated.
I know.
And so like we have the list I have for guests is just I think I've got a list of 40, and I'm trying to figure out like what am I gonna do for theme wise, and like themes is fine, but I don't want to do like the same thing once. Like I don't want to do the same theme in 1 month. So like
maybe like we'll
and this is an experiential year. We're not even a year in, and it's growing faster than we expected, right?
Right.
For sure.
I love our regular viewers so much. Anytime they come up in the comments, I'm like, oh, you're back.
I was like, oh my god, it's like, I've never been a person to like watch something like regularly. Like whenever TV shows are on, I always forget to watch. So I'm like I'm always like, wow, it's so awesome to see people come back every week because I forget to do these kind of things.
Our regular viewers, you guys are awesome. We love you.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Cool. Sam, what have you made this year? Or did you buy a lot of costumes this year? Would you
she made Tamatoa this year, which is
so I made Tamatoa. Let me see. I made Tamatoa. I also made this. I don't think I've actually shown many people this. It made me really nervous to wear, and I guess I'm showing it now publicly. Here we go.
Sorry, Sam, I'm not laughing at you. I'm so sorry. An ice cube in the face.
But I made a swimsuit. So,
Sam, you're so cute.
I'm a bigger girl, and I gained weight during the pandemic, and I was super nervous about this, but it turned out like way better than I expected. So
yeah, you look really cute. It's
Sam, you
like,
look so sexy in those pictures.
Yes. And you made that costume. You made that swimsuit, yeah?
Yeah. I had a couple pieces that were left over, but I had to completely take them apart and put them all back together. It was actually I put the whole thing together using most of it. I did some sewing on the skirt and stuff, but a lot of it I put together using CosBond because I wanted to see how strong the adhesive was. And I can tell you, it survives in a pool, it survives being washed, and it has not come off. So, yeah.
Sam, I love you as Jupiter because, like, obviously, like,
Jupiter.
Yeah, because I'm kind of like, I like in my head, I like things to be accurate, and that's just me. Like, I don't care if anyone else wants to be whoever. Jupiter's my favorite character, but I would personally never cosplay her because I'm so short. So I love Sam as Jupiter because to me, it's like, oh, it's so canon. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
So when
I'm actually taller than Jupiter is. Jupiter's like only 5'7" or 5'8" in the show.
She's
and
a tall Asian, though. She's a tall Asian.
She's supposed to be 14.
She's really tall.
Oh, she's supposed to be like 14 though, but like when are we gonna do a Sailor Scouts group?
I know. I want to do the princesses.
We should do that. Yeah. So for stuff I've made this year, I made Fuho Oji's outfit from Magic Knight Ray Earth, and I also made Lena's Princess Emerald outfit. And then I made Tamatoa. I made the Sailor Jupiter outfit, and I made Gowrie from Slayers.
Oh, right. That was for
And I'm almost done with my Merida. So I've made 6 costumes by the end of this year.
Nice.
I think I only made 2. Yeah, that's good.
Which is really slow for me. People are like, wow. I'm like, no, you don't understand. That's slow.
No, I only made or I only did 8 costumes this year total, like start to finish. And a couple of them were like super simple, like stuff from my closet that I altered or like whatever, like very, very simple, which is why I was kind of like, oh, like, why didn't you do anything like huge this year? But it's like, it's okay. Like, I feel like I'm building, some more skills so that I can take on a big project.
Yeah, I was the opposite, actually. I was inspired to do a big project by Liz, actually. I was inspired to start the Princess Jasmine costume, which is still going. I started in September, and it's just like, I don't feel any pressure to get it done. And it's like, I can take as much time as I want. I've been doing a lot of like detailing and hand sewing, which I normally would never want to do because I'm like, oh my God, I have to have this done in a week. So it's been really therapeutic for me to be able to pick that up whenever. Obviously, I put it away when I'm doing stuff. Like right now, I'm working on a Moana commission. So, but then I like want to finish that so I can go back to Princess Jasmine.
So it's been so beautiful, the Jasmine.
So it's been a really good motivator.
I mean, this year's been crazy, but I agree. Like, so right here, like these are the 3 costumes that were like big builds that I did this year. And then I did some minor stuff too, right? That I just didn't like, I think I did like a quick YouTube video of, but Tamatoa was probably like the largest one. Cause like, yeah, Fu was pretty big, but like, it wasn't as complicated. Tamatoa, I still have improvements to make to him, we're going to go it.
And you started Fu last year, right? I know I started my Umi last year and finished it in January.
No, I actually started Emerald, and then I didn't start mine until
yeah.
a week before Tayu.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you guys. How you guys can actually handle con crunch is just like I admire it so much. There was actually a little like oh gosh, like there was a fact going around about how for the SNL skit with where they had to copy Kamala Harris's outfit, like in I forget how much time they had, but it was like a short amount of time. Like they had like what, like 4 hours or something to recreate that outfit. And I was like, I would literally have spent the entire 4 hours like thinking about what I want to do and then being like, oh, I'm out of time.
Yeah.
And they somehow like brought that whole outfit together like in time for the skit that night. And like that just blows my mind.
Yeah, no, I like working fast because I think what it is too though is I have so I wasn't ever taught to like officially sew. I had like my grandma teach me about zippers, my mom teach me about leather and hand stitching, but I had to learn how to use a sewing machine all by myself. But I did work in a tuxedo shop for like 3 or 4 years, and so I had to tailor men's suits and tuxedos, and I think that just taught me a lot about like how it falls on the body.
Yeah, definitely.
That would do it.
So I can.
Any other questions?
Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, we've got another like 5 minutes.
I did want to show you said the favorite thing. I do have one favorite thing. I have to share this because it made me laugh because someone tried to pay me $1 to summon me. Okay, $1. Someone tried to pay me $1 to summon you guys. $1.
That was Tayu, right? Or no, Corey. Corey, yeah.
$1.
Nice.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm an expensive summon.
Like I can do con crunch and I do like to work under pressure, but then I don't get to do all the things I want to do.
Right.
So that stresses me out a lot. Like I'm glad that like I haven't had con crunch to deal with right now because I get to do all the details.
I think Kichan and I kind of agree on this. Neither of us, I think, enjoy the con crunch at all. I do not like working under pressure. I like having tons of time to do things the way that I want. Because oftentimes what I found is as soon as I finish a piece, I either am like, cool, let's move on, or I need to redo this whole thing because this looks awful. I hate it.
Yeah, and I try to do as much detail as I can while con crunching, and that just becomes even more and more stressful. Less time, less sleep and everything like that. It's just it's hard.
I do not miss con crunch at all.
Yeah, I don't miss con crunch. But yeah, so if you guys have any, like, I hope that next year I can stop the con crunch because I used to have this thing where I was never motivated to work on anything until like a week before it was to be done. But this has helped me kind of like be more creative, and I've been sewing like every day. As you can see, my cosplay room is always a mess. So I hope to be rid of con crunch forever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it anymore. If it's not done like a week prior to the con, it's not being brought to the con.
I kind of made a rule too, like I will let myself make 4 costumes a year. But if I want to join a group, I should look more maybe at hiring people to make stuff or buying things just because I want to get back into bigger projects. Like I want to do a really large Mass Effect build again next year. And so I'm going to
I've had that on my list for forever. I don't even know if I
did Rios, but it was amazing. But it was back when I was still learning, right? So I have more experience now, and I'm like, I could make this so much better. But do I want to go back to Thane, or do I want to try a different character? So I'm like going to have people vote and be like, what would you want to see me as?
Oh my god, you should do Garrus. That would be so amazing.
That would be
Garrus.
So I could, or talent.
Tali.
No. There's a female.
I can't remember what alien name he is, but what Garrus you should do one. And I know that Sealy Creations did one, and she looks amazing. But I think
I thought her name was Talent.
We're just deciding Sam's lineup right this second.
Isn't that what we do for everybody? Like we've already done your lineup, Liz, and
I know. Oh my gosh, there's so many.
I know.
I totally was off. So Nareen Kandros I was totally off. I was thinking of a different character from a different show. It's fine. But there's Nareen Kandros. Nareen, I don't know whatever.
From what?
From Mass Effect. So she's a female.
Okay. Yeah.
And I really like her too. And that would actually be pretty easy because I could just wear a balaclava and I could sculpt foam clay onto the back and then have magnets that I just magnetize the.
See, I've had a Liara.
Did we have any other questions in the chat?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just about time.
Oh, Liz is keeping track.
I'm on my second drink of last time.
I'm almost done with this. I can't believe it. How did I drink all this? And then I get headaches after. So this is gonna be great. So yay. But there's something that I want to talk about, and I always think of Maya when I think of this. Next year, I'm kind of gonna plan to kind of try to start a family, which sounds so weird to me because I've never been so grown up in my life. I've never been so grown up. I have fertility things I got to go with. So it's possible it won't happen. It will. But I always think of when I'm making cosplay, I'm like, oh my God, I might not be able to fit into this. I need to hurry up and finish it or take pictures of it or wear it. So I think we definitely need to do like a prospective parent cosplay, because this has been on my mind for the last like month or so.
Has like health problems and gets weight gain really easily.
Yeah.
So like that is why I love spandex and stretch clothing.
But I can't be like Tifa with the big belly.
I mean, you could.
You could.
Funny if you put a sticker on that said that Cloud was here, kind of like.
Oh my God, you're right.
You know,
Okay.
like the Star Trek stuff where like Kirk was here, instead it just says Cloud was here.
Well, don't say congratulations. I'm not pregnant yet. Like we're just starting to like the planning stages. But every time I plan, like cosplay is like right up there with everything else. You know, it's like, okay, well, I probably won't be able to do this or oh my God, my cosplay. Like I want to know what future parents were thinking of, like serious cosplayers that were future parents. Where did you like put everything? I was like, oh my costumes.
Well, I know a couple people that have had babies, so we can work with that.
That's definitely gonna be a future episode because this has been on my mind for like months, guys. And this is kind of like growing up with cosplay too, like we talked about in our last episode. Obviously, like the two guests we had have children, so you know they've kind of like adapted to that. And I know that you can always keep your hobbies going. I know kids are not the end all be all, but I know it's gonna have to take some breaks. So, you know, but I that's something I definitely want to talk about if some of our, you know, viewers are interested in that.
All
as
I know is if you have a baby, that baby needs to be Baby Yoda, so I can walk around as Yoda, and I can go girl Baby Yoda.
I think I'm the only person of my cosplay friends that are like prospecting to have kids. So I imagine like everyone's gonna be like, here's a new costume. Oh, can he be in my picture? I'm like, all right, yeah, take sure.
Borrowing the child.
Yeah. So he's gonna have a lot of cosplay aunties, I'm sure. She, whoever.
Yeah. Maya even said that she had to cancel all her cosplay group plans when
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just thinking like, oh my God, like I need to get my shit together.
Well, the thing, like that's the thing too. Like, think about the groups that you're in. She's like, not just kidding. I had to cancel all my group plans. Not. But that's the thing too. Like, I feel like all of us love you so much, and like if you wanted to do a different group, we'd be like, all right, we're not doing this group right now, we're doing this group so that we can keep
corporate pregnant,
and we're gonna be like, no, we're gonna do a mashup so that she can be prego.
And then once the baby's born, you're like, oh my God, we have all these plans. Baby's busy all year.
Yep. Sorry, child. Busy for the rest of your life.
Definitely Baby Yoda. Definitely Baby Yoda. I want to be the cosplay grandpa. I think that's goals. That's definitely goals, because you know cosplay is such an amazing hobby and amazing art form that it should never, if it's a big part of your life, it always will be, I think. So yeah.
So if we have any questions, please post them now. We'll give it about 20-30 seconds for it to post. But thank you for joining us as we made our little cocktails and
drank them.
And we drank them, and
Mine is gone.
may or may not look a little weird. Probably me mostly, but that's fine. And we'll be back. I'm thinking we have to talk about it. We might actually take next weekend off to have a break because it is New Year's, and I need to plan stuff out. So I think we'll probably be on break next week, and then we'll pick up from there. And
maybe the 10th. Maybe
we'll pick up on the 10th of January, and we'll come back to you guys with a whole new year of programming.
Yeah, and definitely, guys, like we've always said, you're free to reach out to us, send us guests, send us ideas. Like we like to hear about it. So yeah, definitely. Maya says Empire waist and stretch fabrics. I know, but it's like at what point do you have to like stop being a certain character?
We talked about being the Sailor Princess.
You should be
Serenity, like
Jinx. You would look great as Eliza from Hamilton.
Oh really? Oh, I haven't seen
Yeah,
Hamilton.
you would be a great Eliza. She has like one outfit with the Empire waist. It'd be
Okay.
super cute.
I've been meaning to watch it. I haven't watched it. I didn't watch it when they posted it for free, but and then Shane says baby has 4 con meet and greet tables booked. It's the CTL baby. Let's see the CTL baby. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. It's been such a great year. Again, thank you so much to our viewers. Of course, like my co-hosts, you guys are awesome, and I miss you guys so much. I don't think I've physically seen you guys in so long. It's been so long.
Like Jinx and I have been doing what's
In
called
84 years.
door tag, where we just keep dropping stuff at each
Yeah,
other's doors and running
dropping.
away.
I've worked with Liz too, so it's like, yeah. So hopefully, when the vaccine's all good and everything and everyone's all good, we get to do this all over again. So I hope so. And of course, we'll keep CTL going, and we'll have even more fun. Yay! We'll do it live, like in front of people.
Yeah. CosTalk live.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Late night with
we'll do
CosTalk.
CTL at a convention. I'll just pop it up on
That
my
would be
phone and be like,
fun.
look.
That'd be so much fun. We could actually have actual live guests in front of us and do that'd be cool. That'd be cool. All right, guys. Liz, where can we find you?
I'm Liz from Ambrose Cosplay. You guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Instructables.
Yay. Hi guys, I'm Jinx Cosplay. I have a website, jinxcosplay.com. And on Twitch, Facebook, and Instagram, and Twitter, I am the Jinx Cosplay. As for CosTalk Live, of course, we stream on 3 platforms. We stream on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. So be sure to follow us, CosTalk Live, on all 3. And we also do have an Instagram. Our Instagram's a bit quiet, but guys, follow us, please, and we'll get more active. So yeah, Sam.
And I am Sam from Thermo Cosplay. And you just go to thermocosplay.com and you'll find everything there.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Happy New Year. Have a safe and happy year. And we will see you.
Have a great year.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you in 2021. Bye.